reason why we're over here today is because Douglas High School got an F, one of the F schools, on the state report card. Right. And so Free Press is here today to just kind of put a face on the school a little bit. Does Douglas High School, as a teacher here, does Douglas High School feel like an F school to you?
No.
Why not? I mean, the state says this is an F school. Why not?
I have so many questions regarding how the data is assessed, how it's gathered, how it's computed compared to the other schools. But for them to gather just off of data entered the computer, it's not sufficient. They don't know what goes on inside the walls. They haven't built a relationship or rapport with the students or the faculty and staff here to know all the opportunities that we have here at Douglas High School.
You know, to look at that F grade, probably people that just aren't even oriented might look at that and think, you know, those teachers probably just hate to walk in that school every day. Do you hate to walk in this school every day?
No.
No.
It doesn't even feel like a job to me. I take it back. Some days are hard work. I try to work smart here,
Yeah.
not hard.
Yeah.
I believe teaching is an innate skill. You can't be taught how to be a teacher. You either have it or you don't. And to be a teacher at Douglas High School, you have to have a passion for working with the youth, for working with the community.
When I first got to Douglas, it was a lot of stereotypes. You know, I was worried about all the gangs, all the fights. And when I first got here, I was judging everybody based on how they looked. But as I continued to go here, you know, it's really more diverse people than you expect. You have a lot of kids up here who you would think that they don't do nothing in school, but they have decent grades. They're respectful. Like, it's a good school to be at, believe it or not. When you first walk in, you might be nervous because of everything you heard, but that's just your fair share of any school. Like,
Yeah. And, you know, just because you hear something about a school, that doesn't make it so, right?
yeah.
You know, people out there in the general public see an F grade to Douglas High School. Does Douglas feel like an F school to you?
Not really.
Why not?
Because you have students who walk around here who are respectable. You look at our grades in our classes, and not every teacher, not every student in here is failing. A lot of the grading is based off of our district review, and that to me isn't fair. Because a lot of these students, they look at our district test and they don't think they got to try on those. But if you look at the grades in class, they're doing good. They have A's, they have B's.
Yeah. So sometimes students just don't take those tests seriously. They just go through and make Christmas trees or whatever on that. Yeah. So you know, as a student, that there's a sizable number of students who just don't take the test that measures that seriously.
Yeah.
A lot of times, but their grades
are okay.
look different. Yeah. Okay.
Hi, my name is Agita Espinoza.
Okay.
I'm a junior at Douglas High School.
Common misunderstanding about Douglas High School for people who've been in the city for a while is that they wouldn't expect somebody with the last name Espinoza to be coming to Douglas High School.
Yeah.
Are you like the only one with a traditional Latinx name here?
No, I have three more other people that I know that have, Latin last names that go here.
Do you find this is a really diverse student body here?
Yes, there is. There's a little bit of, every other people, like stereotypes you would say. There's like groups of people that, you would know like, oh, of course they're going to be in that group and stuff like that. So, yeah, I see it's very diverse.
This is your first year at Douglas High School, right?
Yes, sir.
Where were you before?
I attended Oklahoma Centennial.
Okay, Oklahoma Centennial. Any difference at all between Centennial and here?
Yes, there's a major difference. Starting with the teachers, we have great teachers here at Douglas, and I feel like they really push you and motivate you to be the best you can be. And at Centennial, I feel like there wasn't as much motivation and push as there should have been.
Okay. So let's talk about Douglas. What do you like about Douglas High School then?
This is my first year. I've seen a lot of things that I really enjoyed, like the opportunities at the law school academy. I've just started being a part of that, and we have lots of sports here that we really didn't have at Centennial. I like that Douglas it's a very diverse school, and it's not just one type of anything here. It's like a variety of things and opportunities and different people, and not all the teachers are the same, but I really like that they're very welcoming and understanding.
So they help you out a lot?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, okay. So they're not just showing up and then leaving and running over the kids trying to get out the door when the bell rings?
No, they tend to get on your butt over your grades, especially if like they see you have potential. You kind of slip and it's like, come on, you can do it. You need these credits, you can do it. Get good grades, all that.
Sounds like your teachers believe in you, want to
do.
believe in you. Is
Yes,
that
sir.
right? Yeah. Does that make a big difference?
It does. It makes me feel motivated to do as much as I can.
What do you think's the best thing about Douglas High School?
The teachers. I do.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes Douglas Douglas.
Does Douglas High School feel like an F school to you?
No, Douglas High School does not seem like an F school because all the teachers and all the classes that they push, even if they're not actual core classes, they're classes that we actually need for our future. And they also give us great experience and knowledge for our futures and for college and all that good stuff.